I was in my house with my family, and it was a terrible experience. It's difficult to explain the feelings that we went through at that moment of time. Somehow, as soon as the shocks were normalized, we rushed out and tried to save ourselves. And luckily, we were not injured, and we safely came out of the house. In Kathmandu, normally, if you see, it appears that life has come to normal, but in reality, people are still scared to go back to their houses. And given the type of houses in Kathmandu, uh, it's scary to go back to our houses and live over there. So most of the people still are sleeping outside in the open spaces, in the tents. But the challenge ahead is, like, as soon as the rain comes, it's a big question. They cannot continue sleeping in the open spaces for long, and they are scared enough to go back to those houses. It's very devastating because after the earthquake, after a few days of the earthquake, I'm in the district, Nuwakot, also in Rasua, to assess the situation in order to see what help we can extend to the people. But the situation is really terrible. It's devastating. It's really sad. For a common Nepali, house and his cattle shed means more than 50% of his property. And if it has been collapsed, which means it will definitely have a big impact on his livelihood. Well, we have assessed the Nuwakot district. We tried to reach many VDCs, and almost in all the VDCs the situation is same. The houses, cattle sheds, infrastructure in general is collapsed or damaged, right? And in Rasua also the situation is similar. Nuwakot relatively has a good road access, so somehow people will find some means to restart their economic activities, whereas Rasua is far remote. The settlements are very scattered, and we learn from the district authorities and the local people that in most of the areas still the rescue and relief support has not reached because of the access. And on the way we found that all the roads are almost damaged. Somehow for the timing there is access, but as soon as the rainy season starts, most of the infrastructures will collapse, and it will have impact on the supplies